Hey guys, welcome to another ramble. I hope you're doing well and I hope you are having a fabulous night. Today I was going to make a recording on, I don't know, like growing up, I don't think anybody really taught me how to defend myself when encountering, um, I don't know, people who are disrespecting me. And I was like, hey, I guess I should make a video on that so people have a reference point. And these methods may or may not work for you, but at least it's out there. You know, I wish somebody would have told me, like, hey, if somebody is disrespecting you, you should definitely not put up with it. And there's other ways of dealing with it other than being combative. In fact, there are very civil ways when dealing with such things. Um, First of all, I feel like when you're dealing with disrespect, I mean, obviously, it depends on the person you're interacting with and their level of maturity and understanding and level of awareness and consciousness. Because I feel like if you were talking with someone at your caliber, or, and what I mean by caliber is your level of self awareness, you really wouldn't have to argue. You could just talk. In fact, I don't think you would really disrespect one another. I think consideration would be served. Consideration and care. You know, it's when dealing with other people who are less aware. This is, I guess, what I am trying to touch on, you know? So I've noted, and I'm just going off of previous interactions. If you encounter someone who's disrespecting you, first and foremost thing that you should practice is non reaction. Just like that. Or maybe not even smile. Yeah, because I feel like these people, they're trying to get an upper hand on you and they're trying to get you to react. Okay, so yeah, you definitely shouldn't react because then they'll get like an emotional like response from you and then that kind of like fuels their fire, and you want to be a neutralizer. You want to be a neutralizer in these situations. So yeah, I find like just quiet and calm composition really helps. And then sometimes like they're like really angry or they're like emotionally triggered and so they might like attack you. And like I said, just keep the stance. Sometimes depending on like I don't know, like if somebody needs to like I don't know, calm down or something, I'll like totally agree with them. Like I understand. I totally get how you feel. I totally understand where you're coming from. I would also be upset, because a lot of times these people, when they're like emotionally reactive, they just want someone to like sympathize or empathize with them, and that really neutralizes the situation. Yeah, so I guess this video is on neutralization tactics when dealing with disrespect. Yeah. Uh, if somebody is just like out of control, I would still keep a very calm and non reactive stance, but I would be firm. You don't want to be like all scared and stuff, you want to be pretty firm. And then, like, for me, like, if I were to think on literally personal experiences, I would stay calm, I would stay composed, and then I would like keep talking to them in this tone. You don't want to elevate it. You don't want to like get enraged. You just stay like this. It takes like a really high level or degree of self-discipline and self-mastery to do this. But I feel like if you've been doing the inner work, then it should be a piece of cake. But anyways, also like say someone is dishing you disrespect. I don't know. I've literally just kind of like how do I say? I've responded with silence. And then when they're done talking, I will literally tell them what I need to tell them. For example, I will no longer allow you to treat me that way, and I don't appreciate the way you were talking to me. Let me give you other examples. Um, Man, there's, I don't know. Okay, yeah, so this one day, story time. Story time. One day I was driving a friend around and I was helping this person run errands, and this person was micromanaging the way I drove my car, you know? And this person was like, go over here, go over there, go over here, you should park there. Oh my God, slow down. Okay, so you know what I did? I pulled my car off to the side and I looked at the person straight in their eye and I told them, hey, do you want to drive? And of course, the person was like, no, I don't want to drive. I'm like, well, I'm driving right now, so can you let me drive? And then, I don't know, I feel like when you like are silent and when you do speak, your words have volume. And especially if you stay in this calm and unmoved state, like I noticed that, yeah, it has it has more weight and power on the person who is disrespecting you. But anyways, let's continue the story. So I pull my car off on the side and I look at this person. Would you like to drive? I didn't laugh, but I was like, would you like to drive? And this person was like, no. And I'm like, well, can you let me drive my car? Can you trust that I know how to drive my car towards the desired destination? And then like this person was like quiet, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if you've noted, but you've been kind of like trying to control the situation from the passenger seat, and you've been telling me to, you should go over there, you should go over there, you should park over there, you should go over there. I said, by all means, if you think you can do it better, or if you want to drive, you can drive. Yeah. So yeah, that person's just stopped doing that immediately. You know. What else? Oh yeah, people who like don't practice active listening. I come across these people often, and I don't know, man. I called my friend out on it, and this is how it went. Story time. I don't know if this is making sense, but whatever. Okay, so my friend was like cutting me off mid sentence, every sentence, all the time, always trying to dictate how I should think about a particular scenario, always telling me, like, I don't know, like basically it was like a one sided conversation. And then when it was my turn to talk, like I said, he would cut me off mid sentence. And he would also try to dictate how I should handle situations and my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So, I literally was like, can I talk? Can I talk? And, this person kept cutting me off, right? And so I was like, man, I don't know what it is, but for me, it's pretty common sensual to practice active listening in a conversation. But I've noted that you've been cutting me off mid sentence all the time. I said, that's not really proper communication etiquette now, is it? Yeah, I don't know. It just went. I just went off on this person in that tone, in that mannerism, in that energy, and yeah. it just, you need to speak up. That's the first and foremost thing you need to do. You need to speak up. Like there's power in silence, but there's also power in your voice, in your words, in your energy, in your presence, in your tone. And you treat people, no, you teach people how to treat you. And since we are healing and we are no longer allowing people to mistreat us, I think it's really valuable to know these things. I've also like had somebody who was like enraged, and I would like literally just sit there like this, and I would say, you know what, I'm gonna leave, and when you're ready to talk and when you calm down, I'll be in the next room. Okay, bye. And excuse myself. Mm-hmm. So there is a place to be nice and kind and cordial and considerate, but when disrespect is being served, you need to know how to wield your weapon, which is your words, you know, your energy, your energy, your words, your tone, your delivery, your sternness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people shouldn't be mistreating you, and if they are mistreating you, you're doing a great disservice to yourself. They should teach, honestly, they should add like communication to the curriculum of things. How to appropriately communicate with people, how effective communication, you know, being that there's over 8 billion people in the world and we do need to get along, and we should learn how to like communicate with one another in respectful ways. Oh, you know what else? I know this video is running on long, but another thing I've noticed, people who are on a low vibrational spectrum, oh my goodness, they love to try to pull you down to their level, pull you down to, yeah, they'll try to trigger you, they'll try to get you angry, they'll try to get you like upset about stuff, you know? And like I said, just practice being even keeled, guys. Because when you're even keeled, nobody can really affect you. you know? In other videos, I have stated that you should accept things as they are. Radically accept things as they are. Don't get it twisted. What I mean by that is hang back and observe. People will show you exactly what they prioritize, and they will show you like patterns and behaviors on how they treat people. Like for me, like a good example is like I watch how people treat like wait help and how generous they are at tipping. That's like a really good like gauging point. Like if they treat you nice but they treat the wait staff bad, look out for those guys. Also, you should educate yourself on manipulation tactics, because for me, it's just like you want to kind of like know your enemy. I mean, I don't know if they're your enemy, but you know what I'm saying. Know your opponent so that when they try to use those tactics on you, you are very clear on what they're trying to do, and you basically shut it down. Shut it down. You know? Anyways, I don't know if this video was useful. I know it was kind of like the tone was a little dark, but seriously, we need to defend ourselves. It's like, I don't know, we're multidimensional. I don't think we're one dimensional, so we need to be practicing different facets of ourselves, depending on who we are dealing with, you know? I hope you have a beautiful night. Blessings to one and all. Amen.